Right. Hello and welcome to the Every Other Saturday podcast YouTube channel. Lewis has already got the smile on his face. For instant match reaction to Rangers 5, Royal Antwerp 2. Just as crazy as last week. In the end, 7 goals in the night, 2 penalties, mental. We're here to unpack it all on obviously a great night where Rangers qualify for the last 16 in the Europa League as well. So, before we get into that, if you could like, subscribe, and follow the socials that will be on the screen, that'd be much appreciated. I think we're 1 subscriber off 100 now, so hopefully we can get there tonight. But let's get into it. Reaction to this. I'm going to ask you, as I do, team selection. What do you think about the team going into this one tonight? Hadji kept his place. I don't know who actually came back in. It might have been the same team for the weekend. Well, Kamara actually came in for Jack.
Yeah, no, mate, I was happy with the team, to be honest with you, mate. It was just about getting the job done tonight for me, to be honest with you, mate.
No. And I think that's pretty much, that was the same as me as well. If we can go out there and score goals, so be it. We did score 5 in the end, but keeping it tight at the back was also a big thing as well, which we'll talk about it, but it was a bit suspect at times. But starting off the game, I feel like we started the game within the first sort of 25 minutes just amazing. Just exactly what you see. I think Gerrard was definitely going for that early goal. He try and just kill any sort of hope they had. And he ended up, he got it. Great work for Ryan Kent. And great work for Hadji initially, actually, to chase the guy all the way down the park. Then he has to make the pass in the corner. And then Kent, great pressing on the ball. And Morelos, great finish. Aye, dream start, to be quite honest with you.
No, it was, mate. It was a sensational start. There's a word back again. Sensational back. No, listen, see the two of them, the last couple of games for me, see Morelos and Kent's link up, man, it's been superb. I've really enjoyed watching the two play with each other.
Aye, you can tell the
even
hard, by the way.
Aye, you can just see it with the two of them, man. And that's what I was saying, mate. Gerrard's clearly told them, listen, they're there to go out there, get the early goal. Let's get the job done. And I wish we could say it was England, mate, but it was a bonkers night yet again, man.
Exactly. It's like from that sort of stage we had before we scored the first goal. Kent had a decent few chances as well. We started the game brightly. Hadji had a chance after. We went 1-0 up. He powered it straight at the keeper. But I thought the press was working really well. I felt like Liverpool at times were just closing them down in every ball they had. Didn't let them play out at all. Plenty of opportunities within that first half hour. And then by the time they sort of get into the game a bit more, started to shift a wee bit, I felt that they did have the majority. The second half of the first half, they done really well, actually, Antwerp.
No, they did, mate. They did really well. I feel like when Barisic was sometimes getting on the ball, I feel like he was slowing the game down. Maybe he was thinking about the pass too much. But I felt the game went a bit flat and they did take over. As I say, I think Balogun for me was getting exposed by Lukaku. To be honest with you, I think Lukaku was doing him tonight. I think that's why Gerrard's brought him off. I know he's on the booting, but at the same time, I think Lukaku was doing him, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought Lukaku did come into that the game more, had the overloading at that side with Balogun. They know who they target him. He's no, fair enough, he can play right back, but he's no out and out as a right back. They could sense that was a weak point, targeted it, obviously on a yellow as well, and he get done for their goal. They want to equalise it. Lukaku goes through him, gets a nice drilled cross into the box, and Rafailov's there again. I'm like, when will this guy piss off? Like, it just seems to be like, always pop up with something, man. He definitely is a decent player, I'll tell you that. But I'd say poor defending. Aribo loses his man. There was a shout for offside, but nothing was ever made of that. And then I won each. I'd say personally, from my opinion, a poor goal to lose.
No, 100% a poor goal to lose. You see Hollander point him out to Aribo as well, and then he ends up getting lost in the goal. Gets in the net, mate.
Nah, and it's deflating after starting so well. He could have scored 2 or 3 more, I felt, in the first sort of opening exchanges, and then to have one each, and then they came into the game a lot more, had a chance as well just before the end of the second half. Lukaku had it off the side netting. And you're just wondering, this is going to be one of these again, just goals galore. And it was going into half time. I did feel that we have to take that sort of opening half an hour into the rest of our play. Which I feel we did for a long part of the second half. Started it the right way anyway. Hopefully get a few more goals because, as I say, Antwerp were knocking on the door. They only needed a couple more and then they were basically level with us. So it was important to keep the back door shut and get a few more goals.
No, it was, mate. It was definitely important. I feel like I've just watched 2 games of FIFA, to be honest with you, mate. I really do. I feel like I've just sat down and watched games of FIFA. No, I agree with you. I feel like defending the night for me was a bit, some of it was a bit sketchy. Goldson the night didn't solid, but sometimes he was a bit off ski. Young Patterson, mate, coming on and
Aye,
wow,
that's what I was just going to touch on there. Aye, so half time, obviously, the big thing is Balogun goes off. I don't think anybody would really be surprised at that, considering the way he was getting done by him on a yellow card and stuff. Best probably to take him off, and you've got Patterson there now. And that is a really touchy subject at the time for a lot of Rangers fans. Are like, on the fence with it. Personally, I've cooled my anger on it. I feel that if these players are trusted by Gerrard to come back into the side in an important period for us where we're picking up injuries and stuff, then so be it. Then they have to prove us that they should be there. I think that's why the apology videos were released in that yesterday as well, so they could come back into the side in that. But Nathan Patterson just does it better than MD apparently. Comes on 16 seconds within the park and scores a fucking... That is a great goal.
Yeah, great goal, wasn't it? Sensational goal. I agree with you, mate. For me, with the 2 young boys, especially for me, they sound really sincere. They sound like they know they've made a big mistake. Zungu, I'm not forgiving. I'm sorry, I can't forgive you. You're 28, what you doing? But the other 2 lads, Massey, you're my boy again. Patterson, you're my lad, mate, because that was a sensational goal tonight. That was top dollar. You've shut everybody up. You get everyone backing you again, son. You put in a good performance that second half for me.
Aye, second half, Patterson played expertly. He just shows why he knows he's let himself down. He knows he can come back into this side, make an impact. He made an impact straight away. Great goal. I'm pretty sure Tavernier would have been proud of that, watching on for the stands and all. And his debut goal for Rangers. And what a way to get it. And I have forgiven Nathan Patterson. It's all in the past now. I get what you mean with Zungu, that he's 28 and he's made a stupid decision, he's older. But
Mate,
if we're going to give Patterson and Bassi a chance, I feel give Zungu a chance and all, why not?
Aye, definitely.
But I do get
agree with that. But see his video, it was just like, aye, listen, look, I'm sorry. But the other 2 lads, mate, it was you want to hug them after that for me. Especially Bassi, mate. He honestly looked like he was greeting when he was. No, but you're here to talk about European nights, mate.
Exactly. Obviously, that was a big talking point before the game, but it's all over with. They're back in the side now, and Patterson looks to be going to be in that right back position for the next week's game against Livingston as well. And then we go up another level again. Morelos, just unbelievable tonight. Takes it by I think it was Lemarchand, and I've seen him do that move so many times where he just knocks it by him, runs through on goal. It's a tight angle. I'm thinking, is he going to take it? Is he not? Passes it to Kent. Kent scores, and now it's 3-3 for Ryan Kent. Unbelievable.
Sensational, mate. That is honestly, that's one of the best goals you'll see here. This competition being played this week. I feel like, man, that was fantastic, mate. The 2 of them together the night, and also the last thing we made for me have just stole the show, especially Morelos. Big game player, that's what he is. I honestly crap my jocks when I seen him get down in the first half. I thought, please don't be. Please don't be. Then he stays on and does the magic.
Just as you say, probably one of the finest goals you'll see across Europe the full week. Great take for Kent, tidy finish, and just Morelos makes that goal by himself. It's unbelievable. Puts us in an amazing position. The game gets kicked off again, and then they go up the park and score. It's just like, what the fuck is this tie been all about? It's daft. It's a daft goal, but Goldson runs into McGregor. Surely somebody has to shout for that.
Aye, surely somebody does have to shout for that, mate. I've got to agree. Honestly, I thought McGregor was practising his wrestling moves. There came jumping out, man. What's he doing?
It's daft. Daft goal to lose puts us under more pressure again. Obviously, we've got the lead on them, but it's the fear of them coming back into the game. And if they get another one, they grow in confidence again. But it's a daft goal to lose. But our fortunes get repaid. Barisic gets another penalty. I was more shite myself when he was about to take it because I seen the last ones he took last week and at the weekend. He takes them all the same way. So I'm like, he's going to hit this one the same way and all in it, and the keeper's going to save it. He ended up, he did, but it was a great penalty for Barisic. Probably the perfect penalty.
It was a decent penalty, mate. It was a really good penalty. I thought he was going to listen. I was a bit nervous, obviously, because he missed a penalty the weekend there against Dundee. So I was a bit, hang me. I thought, please just put it in the net, and he delivers. So I'm happy. He seems to have a wee sort of thing going on with this keeper here. I think he wants to have a square go with him.
Honestly, I don't know.
He seems to want to have a square go with this whole team. Boy pulled his like round the jersey and broke down and ended up doing a splash on him. Seemed like he wanted to go for the lot of them, right? So, fair up, Barisic. I've got more respect for you, right, son?
You had tricky penalties for Borna Barisic in this tie. As I said, that gives us breathing space again. Going into the last sort of 15 minutes was it at the time. Gives us breathing space, gives us time to sort of bring on your players like Zungu and that to shore up the game. Right, come on as well. I thought he done all right as well. All right. Didn't mean to do that. Right done all right.
No, listen, I was calling for right to come on a bit sooner. I was feeling Hadji was starting in the second half, get a bit. I don't know, for me, he was starting to do as much. I was thinking, listen, bring Hadji out here, let's get it right on there. But no, mate. Came on eventually.
Come on eventually. Subs will come on. You think that's the game done now. 90 minutes added time. Right, he does great to get the penalty initially, and then it's another penalty. You're thinking Borna Barisic is going to hit this one the same way again, but it was big Cedric Eaton, and honestly, he was so happy to see him step up and take it and get a goal for his confidence.
100%, mate. I was, as I said to you, feel like he get a bit undone when he came on in the Dundee game, but I'm happy. Great team, hang me for Barisic to say to him, listen, you have it, it's good for your confidence. You've seen Gerrard as well when he scored it, say to him, well done, come on, let's go. So that's what I like here, team spirit. This is why we're winning the league, because we're a team. There's no individuals here, it's a team.
That honestly, that did make my night seeing that. Barisic could either had another goal, but it's important for Cedric Eaton to be getting goals when he's coming on. He's not been lucky enough with coming on in the league and stuff, but that'll do wonders for his confidence tonight. And as you say, the team spirit within this group is just unbelievable at the moment, and it has been all season. This is why we're making it to last 16 in Europe, even though that was I wouldn't say Antwerp were great, but they caused us problems. I feel like these problems could have been sort of ironed out a bit. But it was a bit daft tonight. But last week was also a wake-up call defensively. But I just feel that the group is just together as ever. We're making strides towards where we want to be, and that's the most important thing for Rangers Football Club, in my opinion.
I get 100% agree with you, mate. You can say defensively they're goals that we shouldn't be giving away, 100%. But no, mate, as I say, the spirit of this team is just too strong that to lose games like this. Do you know what I mean? You can see how together we are. Love Morelos again. You knew he was coming off. Still sulking. I love it. That's why I love my South American strikers, man. Love him to bits.
Morelos tonight, and I'm just going to ask you, man of the match for me, it's Alfredo Morelos.
It's Morelos again, man.
That's Morelos. I think he got 2 assists and a goal tonight. Also, one as a penalty. Last week he assisted 2. And won a penalty, or he was involved in all the goals as well. So that's some return over a week. Gets a goal against Dundee United as well. He's definitely back to what I put on Twitter, vintage Morelos. This is what we were used to seeing last season. Like just just grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck and just doing everything to win it. He was outstanding tonight. Probably one of his best games in a Rangers jersey for me, honestly.
100%, I've got to agree with you, mate. The thing I love about sort of these games, the way he plays is, even for the penalties, he knows to go down. Instinct straight away, I'm going down, because he knows he'll get it. I love that for him. He's all round game, do you know what I mean? Even coming back, getting the short passes, help link up. Him and Kent, as I say, the night were just fantastic again, do you know what I mean? The 1-2s were sensational. The goal itself, mate, fantastic. I'm happy for the both of them, mate. Happy
couldn't have said it better myself. Happy for the both of them. Happy for the team. I'm happy for Steven Gerrard. to get into another last 16 with Rangers. And will we finish this video off? Who would you like to see as drawing that draw
Who do
tomorrow?
you want? Yeah, listen, I want an English team. I want Arsenal or Spurs. I want to see one of these moaning. Do you know what I mean? Just he's one of these teams that like to moan and groan about their position in the league and oh well this and that. You're going to play a big club. This is what it is. These are small clubs. He's about to play big teams. All right, you're going to come to Ibrox. You're playing the biggest clubs in the world here. I'll take any of them, mate. Arsenal just look awful for me anyway. Do you know what I mean? They just look all over the place. They want to blame each other. They're not a team. Spurs, they just, I mean, playing Eric Dyer at the back. Do you know what I mean? You've got some good defenders there. Where's that Sanchez boy? The same for what was it? Ajax, do you know what I mean? Mourinho's a finished mate. Mourinho's a dinosaur. Do you know what I mean? Gerrard and our young hungry spirit team. I'll take them, but I'll take whoever we get in the draw, mate. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can get him a good game. What about yourself?
I'm the exact same. Obviously, I've said it for 3 years now. I would love to draw an English team just to make the exact same statement as you. Hopefully, give him a good game and see what happens. As you said, Arsenal they beat Benfica 3-2 the night and drew with them last week. So they've struggled against Benfica. So I would like to have Arsenal. Aye.
Because I want to prove who was hang me here. I don't forget going on that wee call, mate, and saying to him, "Oh, listen, it's only the Scottish League. We'll see if it's only the Scottish League when you come play us at Ibrox, mate.
Yeah,
you and Arteta in."
We'll see about that one. I'd like to get Arsenal. I'd like to get anybody. I'd like to get MD. Hopefully, we can go one better than last year with the next round. I think we're in a good position to do that. And we'll see. Obviously, the 8 o'clock kickoffs are still playing through the now. But I'd like an English team, preferably. But I'll take MD honestly as well. So that is a video. Is there any last words, Lewis?
Alfredo Morelos, I love you, son. Sensational performance. No, just you see McCoisty, what McCoisty said with Patterson, with Gerrard there. But was it Gerrard gave him hanging and smacked him and he's like, you're going straight home tonight. That was quite comedy. But, just listen, Patterson the night, mate, for me, he's rewarded himself for obviously what's happened. But no, man, just buzzing, man. Rangers fans, we're on the momentum, man.
And we move on to the draw tomorrow and then Livingston midweek. So, we're in a good place at the moment, getting closer and closer to where we want to be again. And if you did like this video, like it, subscribe, follow the socials will be on the screen, and we'll be back for the draw reaction tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be a good one as well. So we'll see you then. Cheers.